Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Tyler G of Batman Figs on Instagram, and today we're taking a look at the Aquaman movie line from DC Multiverse Mattel. And this wave is a mixed bag in terms of quality and, well, in my opinion, a mixed bag in terms of quality and what I think are cool figures. So we're gonna get into it. Right off the bat, I'm just gonna say I hate this Mara figure. Absolutely hate it. I don't think it looks anything like Amber Heard. I think the face looks terrible. The hair looks goofy. I mean, the body sculpt and articulation look cool, but other than that, I think it's a ridiculous looking figure. So we're going to take a look at that one first. Start with the worst first. And as you can see already, she got like paint smeared on her face. There's paint chipping off her hand. Like on her nail already. So, and I saw a few of these on display. And it looks like there's quality control issues with all these Maras. And yeah, I don't think it looks anything like Amber Heard. Here's the Amazon exclusive. And although she has, at first I thought she had a weird looking eye, but no. I think that looks a lot more like Amber Heard than this one. So, I don't know who this is supposed to be. But it is not Amber Heard. Yeah, you can already see the paint on the crown. Like her hair, paint is all over the crown. This is definitely a figure that I'm taking back. I don't really like it. Not a fan. But let's just do the. She comes with the same water effects as the Amazon exclusive, just a different, more blue color. But it's like, you can see it's the exact same thing, they just repainted it. So she comes with that and the exact same spear thing. So let's do the articulation real quick. She can lift her arms up. They could go 360. She has bicep swivel. She has swivel, she has swivel at the elbow. I believe so, yeah. I'm just making sure I'm not forcing them. Her hands rotate, but there's no hinge. She has diaphragm. She can move decent. Let's see if her head can move. Yeah, her head can move without the hair impeding it. She has waist movement. Legs could go out pretty far. She has a thigh cut, which is extremely stiff. There we go. Single knee joint, not even double. Hinge, and she does have ankle rockers. So yeah, that's Mara. Not a big fan of this version of the figure. Next, I'm gonna say we'll do Ocean Master. Now this is a cool looking figure. Overall, the sculpt is cool. The articulation is the new Multiverse upgraded version. He comes with this little trident that matches his outfit. He has all the good articulation, like I said. Cool cape, cool texture to the cape. The only thing is with how good DC Multiverse has been doing with the head sculpts, I just can't help but feel like this just looks a little plain. I don't know if it's just me. The mouth just could be done a little better. There's a little flake of paint on there that's chipped off, which doesn't really bug me too much. It's just more the head just seems to look plain. I don't know if it's because it doesn't have like a black wash on it or what, but I don't know. It's just me being picky. His head can move different sort of ways. Rotate 360. Can lift his arms up that much. they rotate. He does have swivel at the bicep. Does he have swivel at the elbow? Yep, he can swivel at the elbow. He has hinge wrist and they rotate. He has ab crunch. He can rotate at the hip. His legs go out that far. Thigh cut. Double knee joint. Cool, cool. Hinged ankles. And does he have the rockers? I thought he did. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he can. He's a cool figure. Just a little plain looking, if you ask me. But what can you do? Next up, Aquaman. In his traditional comic orange suit or outfit. He comes with a trident finally. In all the movies so far, he's just been using a different looking fork thing, but he's finally got the true trident. Lots of cool detail on him. Like lots of cool paint job. You can see he's got different tones of yellow and green in his outfit. One thing that really bugs me, if you look at the bottom of the abs compared to the top, for some reason this ab portion is all gold and this is all orange, and then his arms have kind of a mixture, so it's not really consistent. Which I guess shouldn't be bothered by, but just does look, it stands out. So it is kind of odd that they did that, but whatever. And this Aquaman's hair is the first version where it doesn't look dry. It does look like it's wet. Here's a more look at his outfit. But yeah, it's a good head sculpt overall. Looks like it's cool to have Jason Momoa in the classic comic looking outfit. He does have good articulation. Arms that rotate, go up that high. Bicep swivel. Just a little stiff there. But yeah. You can swivel at the elbow. Single jointed elbow. He does have hinge wrists, but because of these gauntlets, they don't really move too much. He has an ab crunch. Doesn't move too much. Rotates at the waist. And that's another thing. If you notice, it's like the belt is put on crooked. It kind of slants downward. He can move his legs out that much. Upper thigh cut. Double knee joint, which is always cool now that Mattel has that. Ankle rockers and hinged feet. So yeah, I would say that he's a slight upgrade over the other two. And it's cool that he actually comes with his trident. But overall, I don't think it's the best Aquaman figure that we've gotten. I still think that the Justice League version is the coolest looking, best head sculpt. But that's just me. Now, in terms of coolest original looking figure, I would say this is next up. Lots of cool paint in this Build-A-Figure. This is the Trench Warrior. And it's just really cool to have a figure that's just different like this. He has double knee joints. He even has ankle pivot with the hinge. He has all the same articulation that all of these have. He doesn't have hinge wrist. He even has articulated mouth, head movement. Here's what he looks in the back. He has ab crunch. Doesn't move too much. It looks like he has waist, but it's extremely stiff feeling right now. Let's see if we can get it to... Yeah, there we go. So yeah, he can move at the waist. So Yeah, I'd say he's one of the coolest parts of it, and it's a shame that you have to buy the whole wave to get him, because you have to buy that crappy Mara. But hey, what can you do? Sometimes you just gotta get this cool looking thing. And it also is a shame that you can't army build this, but maybe they'll make a basic figure of him so you get more of him. Won't look as cool, but you could have him be the leader and have all the other ones in the background. But yeah, I mean, like, he even has bones sticking out, going down his leg. Cool fins. They did a lot of good paintwork on him, black wash. I don't know why they couldn't do that for Ocean Master or Orm, whatever you want to call him. But then we got. I saved the best for last because this figure is just too dope. Too dope. I can't believe this is a DC Multiverse figure. It is so awesome. It is Black Manta. He comes with a sword as his only accessory. He has a blade coming out here. He has a detailed gun on the wrist or the forearm. Tubes all over. He just looks awesome. He has all the same articulation that everyone else has. The only one that's a little impeded is on this arm, but you can still do a lot of movement with it. It's not really impeded. You just want to be careful that you don't break it. Yeah, all the same articulation, even the ankle pivot. But I'll show you his head movement. Not too much up and down, but you could get some pivot on it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you these little boosters on the feet. And the coolest part that is articulated are these. You could, if you're taking pics and you want to make it accurate to where he's moving up. It's just an extremely cool figure. My favorite of the wave. I think it's going to be a lot of people's favorite. It's going to be definitely one that everyone's going to try to find. Hopefully you don't have to pay scalper prices, because I definitely know this is going to be scalped. I already saw some people where I was trying to get more of them. So yeah, I mean, that's the wave for Aquaman. I know there's more figures coming out. Like on Amazon, there's a William Dafoe, whatever his character is. I don't know it. I'm not a big Aquaman lore guy. I don't know too much about Aquaman. I just know that I always know about Black Manta because he's like the basic main bad guy. I know about Ocean Master. Never knew about the Trench Warrior until I saw this wave. But he is a cool looking figure. So I'm going to rate these figures. I kind of already did in the way I showed them. But I would say Mara is the worst. The worst DC Multiverse figure I've seen in a while, period. I would say Ocean Master is okay. I'd say it's average. It's like the average DC Multiverse figure used to be. Aquaman, cool detail, cool paintwork. I wish they would have put that kind of paintwork in Ocean Master. That would have made him a much better figure. The Trench Warrior is just really cool looking. Really like the design. It's one of those figures that I feel like you'd regret not having it. Even though you might not be use it for too many pictures, it's just, it's not going to be made ever again. And it's like that rare figure. Build-a figures always tend to be rare figures that they don't want to build en masse, and it's just cool looking. They did great paintwork, and then Black Manta is just fantastic. You could use him for the classic Aquaman figure if you have him, because he looks like he's straight out of the comic. You couldn't tell that that's a movie version. You could pose him with the DC icons, Aquaman. You could pose him with the DC Essentials. He's just really cool. All the articulation that any of that you would ever need. Even this little jet booster in the back. So yeah, if you want to see more pictures, I got one up of Black Manta right now. And I'll definitely be doing more of the other ones. So if you feel so inclined, head over to Batman Figs, Batman Figs, on Instagram to see more pictures. I hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it was helpful. And I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.